Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on the troublesome reign of King John, and we get to hear from Cardinal Pandulph today in Act 1, Scene 5. But before we get to his entrance, the whole question of whether or not Arthur is the legitimate king of England has become moot, because Louis the Dauphin of France is going to marry Blanche, who is a niece to King John, so that's going to unite England and France, and then they don't have to fight anymore, and this leaves Constance and Arthur totally out in the dust, and Constance is afraid of what is going to happen to them, specifically what is going to happen to Arthur, because he's got nothing now. They have no allies. So Act 1, Scene 5, it starts out like everybody's there. Both Kings and Louis and Blanche and Constance and Arthur and the Mojis and like all these people are there. And they're like, okay, let's kick off this whole wedding celebration. But then the bastard steps up and he's like, wait, I need to ask for something first. And the kings are like, okay, what do you need? And he's like, I want the right to fight Limoges because he killed my dad, King Richard the Lionheart, so I need to go after him. He's a coward, he's a horrible person. I need to be able to take him down, so please make him fight me. And Limoges is like, you're cracked, I'm not fighting you. And the kings are like, well, we can't make him fight you. King John is like, we can't compel him to fight you, but hey, Limoges, Duke of Austria, because, you know, he's Austrian. The English couldn't tell an Austrian man what to do. But he's like, if an English duke were to challenge you, would you accept? And the Moji's like, well, you know, like for honor's sake, I guess I would sort of have to. So King John is like, haha, we're in luck. And he makes Philip a duke right then and there so that Philip can fight Limoges, who just said that he would accept the challenge if an English duke challenged him. But Limoges is like, you're all a bunch of scum. I want nothing to do this. I'm leaving. So he leaves and Philip goes to go after him. But King John is like, no, wait. Just like, you've won this one. You've chased him away. You don't have to go after him. And he's like, but I want to get him. And Queen Eleanor is like, I'm so proud that you're such a murderous little man. And then King Philip is like, should we get back to this whole like wedding thing that we were supposed to be doing in the first place? But then Cardinal Pandulph and a few others enter, and he says, stay, King of France, I charge thee, join not hands with him that stands accursed of God and men. Know, John, that I, Pandulph, Cardinal of Milan, and legate from the See of Rome, demand of thee, in the name of our Holy Father, the Pope Innocent, why thou dost, contrary to the laws of our Holy Mother, the Church, and our Holy Father, the Pope, disturb the quiet of the Church and disannul the election of Stephen Langton, whom His Holiness hath elected Archbishop of Canterbury. This, in His Holiness' name, I demand of thee. So Cardinal Pandulph is like, wait a second, don't anybody get married. He's like, you know, King of France, this is not a good thing right now for you to be joining forces with the King of England. And then he shifts to King John and he's like, John, hi, I come with loads of authority from the Church, and the Pope wants to know why you are not recognizing his new pick for the Archbishop of Canterbury, this man Stephen Langton, because King John chose not to recognize him as the Archbishop of Canterbury. So Cardinal Pandulph has come to figure out why. So he comes sort of storming in and he stops the whole wedding. He gives the King of France a little bit of caution. He says to John, like, why are you disturbing the peace of the Church? Why are you not going along with what the Church has to say? Please tell me this now. So John's going to answer with a monologue that we will hear tomorrow. I'll see you then for that. Mwah.